Alright. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Super Robot Wars J, as it says on the screen. Um, we finished Super Robot Wars W last week, a few weeks ago, so let's get started. Mankind has expanded beyond the bounds of Earth, entering an era of space travel and spreading their way of life as far as Mars. However, humanity is still plagued with problems, struggles, and quandaries they have yet to find an answer to. They're the genetically modified humans known as coordinators, the ruins of an alien civilization buried deep within the seabed called Orphan, and finally, mass emigrations to a terraformed Mars. Many expected such drastic changes to usher in the dawn of a new age, but with those changes came misunderstanding, dissent, and strife. The coordinators, gifted with faculties suited for life in space, constructed research colonies known as plants. Nonetheless, those remaining on the surface grew jealous and paranoid of their genetically altered brethren, and the rift between natural and coordinator eventually erupted into racial violence. In the midst of all this, those calling themselves Reclaimers suddenly entered and established permanent residence within Orphan. Their existence is oft-rumored, but rarely documented. Hey Sylphie, hey RPD, it's been a while, hasn't it? Then, in the 69th year of the Cosmic Era, they arrived from Jupiter, suddenly and without warning. Oh, hold on, let's adjust that. Is that better? Sorry about the volume. This is a new software, so it's a little finicky. They arrived suddenly without warning. A mysterious force of unmanned robotic weapons invaded Mars, eventually defeating the United Earth Federation army in protracted battle. The Federation was left with no choice but to abandon the Martian colonists and remove its military presence. The invaders, now termed Jovian lizards, then dispatched numerous devices known as tulips across the Earth's sphere, each capable of deploying a seemingly endless supply of unmanned weapons to anywhere in the region. The world was plunged into a constant state of warfare against these mysterious foes. With the conflict escalating daily, numerous terrorist groups and shadow organizations opted to seek profit from the chaos, furthering their own illicit causes in the process. Meanwhile, the plants pushed for independence in the name of self-defense, but faced opposition from the Natural-led Atlantic Federation, whose representatives demanded the forceful imposition of sanctions upon the space colonies. Now, in the year 70 of the Cosmic Era, the Jovian lizards, as enigmatic as ever, continue their conflict. Tensions between the plants and the Federation rise. And Nurgle Heavy Industries finishes construction on a new model warship, dubbed the Nadesco. It is here our story begins. So, we have to choose our protagonist! We can either play as Toya Shin or Calvina Coolidge. I would happily offer chat the choice here, except no, we're choosing this one. As far as mechs go, we can pick the real robot Belzelut, the somewhere in the middle Coastwell, or the super robot Grantede. According to OG, Calvina's canonical mech is Belzelut. However, this game is absolutely broken in favor of super robots, so we're gonna be sticking with Grantede. Yeah. Just like in W, or more like W is just like in this, we get to choose our favorite series. We're gonna choose our originals. We're gonna choose... Well, we're gonna choose C. Tekman Blade is gonna be a lot less broken than it was in W. We have working size modifiers for one, and we don't get Yumi. I kind of want to go with Zeorimer. Zeorimer is one hecked up unit. Let's go for Zeorimer. I have determined his location, milady. I'm going to try and reason with him. Should, by chance, my efforts be in vain. Do you believe you can change him? The converted lies beyond the reach of your pleas. I spoke with him, reasoned with him, until I'm certain he will not return. Everything's moving into place. We cannot stop what's already begun at this point. That is why I must ask for your permission. If he refuses to come back, milady, should I... You mean to ask if I want the converted killed in that case, correct? Would you follow orders to kill someone so respected? I'm a knight. I'll carry out my duties as is expected of me. Many of our brethren have vanished into oblivion, but we must move forward, at the expense of our lives if necessary, for the cause and well-being of our people. That is our mission, as you already understand so well, milady. Indeed, I'm all too familiar with your code. Within my veins flow the hopes of my parents, who granted me this flesh, and the conviction of my brethren. Even if we were to reclaim that which we have lost, we would remain divided. What kind of destiny awaits us, I wonder? A curious question indeed. I jolt awake from my nightmare. A glance at my surrounding reminds me of my hospitalization. That same dream again, and with it, the same caustic, horrifying emotions. It's not a nightmare, though. No, for me, it's reality. It's been a full month since, but still I dream of that fateful day. It serves as a reminder that I'll never see him again. I was taking part in live fire testing for Ashari Kreutzer Corps' Weapon Development Division. A secret domed installation on the moon housed us. At least, until Jovian lizards pinpointed our location. Hold on. Twitch is doing, Streamlabs is doing something weird. Let me fix that. There we go. In an instant, the dome was attacked and completely obliterated. The staff, the trainees, the equipment, the data, the unit, all wiped out, except for me. He was a coworker of mine, Army liaison, he said. He asked me to leave the army. I obliged. I knew then, we were always going to be together. That was until I woke up in this cold hospital bed. That was until they told me I was the sole survivor. Grief-stricken, I try to remember the sound of his laughter. I envision his clear eyes and lose myself within. Episode 1. Nadesco, take off! In regards to the ship, the board of directors has agreed to entrust you with its preparations until it's ready to launch. You will, of course, be duly compensated for your cooperation. Are our terms acceptable? Sounds good. Any more tempting promises of compensation, I'd almost have to think you had some sort of evil intention. I accept! Alright, we're leaving the rest in your hands. Do your best to advance the project and achieve our goals. That is all. My, aren't we busy? Oh, whoops. I suppose I should start gathering talented people for the main crew. There's no way the Army's going to let us advance with the project once Erd breaks, so we can't settle for anything less than the cream of the crop. Yes, minor characters or problems accepted, they must be the very best. Quite a crowd you've assembled. The personnel department chose to enlist them all at once. Do you have any questions about the main crew? I'm worried about the illegal remodeling of the chief mechanics room, for one. Yes, well, I'm more than sure he'll make up for that with his skills. Aren't all the bridge staff novices? They may not be a crew that will impress an ex-admiral of the UEFA, but they're all quite talented, especially the operator. She's so skilled that she can control even the Nadesco special system single-handedly. So all that remains is the combat personnel? I only see one candidate. The Nanbara connections agreed to provide some to us in exchange for monetary assistance. We were also negotiating with the Photon Power Labs, and in addition, we've selected 3 ace-developed pilots from our company's colonies. Their transfer is still in progress. We also have another pilot on her way to negotiate. She's ex-UEFA, and seeks to improve her abilities through combat on Mars. A most talented person. Mars, eh? I figured I'd be talking with the guy who contacted me, but I guess I was mistaken. Are you the prospector? Indeed. I'm expecting a favorable reply. That's why I'm here, after all. You'll be leaving the hospital tomorrow, correct? That must be very exciting. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but even if you employ me, I'm not going to be of any use. That won't change no matter how many times you ask. This is most unexpected. Just so you know, I'm not going to take no for an answer. Let me be blunt, Miss Coolidge. Our company wants you to lend your prowess to the Nadesco, a new model warship. Of course, we've already investigated your background. Ex-Federation Space Force, Second Lieutenant, a star student at the Academy, so much so that people began to call you the White Lynx. After being sent to Mars' garrison during the first conflict with the Jovian lizards, you ran up against some troubling circumstances. Due to injuries, you were sent back to Earth before the imminent main battle. Shortly thereafter, you unexpectedly left the military, and worked under contract at Ashari Kreutzer Corporation. 1 month later, the dome you were assigned to for testing purposes was attacked by Jovian lizards and annihilated. Enough! I've seen the media coverage, and I know they're claiming no survivors. How the hell did you know I was there? The Nurgle Group's intelligence network is vast, Miss Coolidge. We know you were working on a new weapons project, and that you were striving to ascertain the value of an experimental unit when the dome was attacked. A member of your officer's training class had his eye on your testing results, and through him we were able to find you. That's all we know. We were unable to secure any further details. In addition, all data concerning the incident was erased, and the entire project destroyed. Doesn't it almost seem like someone in the Federation doesn't want this one to be solved? They've gone so far as to claim the sole survivor of the incident wasn't even there. I wonder why they would do such a thing. I already told you, I'm out. What was the point of that little speech of yours? You'd better have a real good answer, or they're gonna have to put up the emergency room to put that bespectacled visage of yours back together. Oh well, forgive my lack of courtesy. You're quite right to be angry. That was just a chat that got out of control. What we need is your high degree of skill, knowledge, and experience in battle. We don't have any other important reasons for hiring you besides that. My sincerest apologies for the misunderstanding. Well, that's a shame. I'm in no shape to pilot anything right now. Hell, it looks like I'm going to be in rehab for months. We're aware of your current state, but that won't be a problem with our new image feedback system. Our company developed Aestivalis and I have no intention of being altered for IFS use, Mr. Prospector. That is an obstacle indeed. May I ask you then, how you intend to fight the Jovian lizards? Couldn't care less about him. And with that, it looks like you're out of options. Time to give up. No, how about this one? We want you to join the crew as a combat advisor. You could work as an aide to the captain on mobile weapon use. Why are you going so far out of your way for me? Because you're an ex-soldier with first-hand combat experience. We need people like you, including a bonus. How does this salary sound? Something wrong? Oh, don't worry, it will all be tax-exempt, of course. Fine, I agree to your terms. Besides, it's not like I have anywhere to go if I decline. I'll settle for anything. When's the departure? I'm a coward, huh? Sure. Not being able to keep your hands from shaking when a battle's nearby is kind of an issue, but what's the problem with being a coward? Fact of the matter is, if I get scared, I get scared. It's not like I do it because I like it. My body just... But Jun, are you really okay with this? You were a lieutenant in the UEFA. You gave that up just to be by my side? No, I was worried about you, Eureka, so I... Huh? That's why I see. Alright, Jun, we're gonna be the best of comrades. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, sorry. You alright? Well... Oh no, my luggage is all over the place. Sorry, my fault. Let me help you out. Thank you very much. I know this may sound a little strange, but... Have we met before? What? I just get the feeling we've already met, somehow. Couldn't say. Eureka, we're going to be late if we don't hurry. Right. Thanks a lot for the help, so if you'll excuse me. Alright, Jun, let's go. Wait, Eureka! Hey, you dropped your picture. Too late, she's gone. What's this photo? Wait a sec, that's me! Why am I in there? Oh, I get it now. We really have met before. Yeah, I know Eureka, Miss Mario. I can't let this go. I have to be sure it's her. Where'd she run off to? Seriously though, I never thought I was going to be in a place like this as soon as I left the hospital. Especially when you originally contacted me during my hospitalization. That's understandable. You'll be officially commissioned soon enough. Excuse me? What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. I'm looking for my friend, Eureka Miss Maru. Did she come through here? Oh, you're already registered. Mr. Akito Tenkawa, you're a survivor of the destroyed Martian Utopia colony? Unbelievable. How did you get back to Earth? I don't remember. You're a pilot, eh? No, I'm a cook. And that's enough about me. Is Eureka here? I'm sure she and her father must know my parents died. I see. You've lived through some real hardships. Indeed, she's here. If it's alright with you, can we employ you as a cook? You'll be able to talk to her whenever you wish that way. Huh? Well, since I don't have a job yet, I guess I could. That settles it, then. From now on, you're the Nadesco's cook. Be sure to give it your all. She always did love to run. I wonder where she is now. Let's go, Gekiganger! Yeah, take this! Final blow! Gekigan Blade! Hey, there's a dumbass rampaging around in there. That's an expensive machine, you know. Heh, it's me. I'm Guy. This super robot, Gekiganger's main pilot, Guy Daigoji. Nice to meet you, Professor. Gekiganger. Boy, that brings back memories. Who the hell's this Professor? And how can you be the main pilot in a one-seat unit? And it isn't Gekiganger, it's Aestivalis. Stop giving it weird names like that. Oh, and by the way, Dweeb, the pilot's supposed to move out tomorrow. You're a little early, don't you think? Ah, no way! I've been looking forward to this my whole damn life. I'm already one step ahead of you guys. Yeah, kablam! Kablooey! What's this guy's problem? Wait a second, it says the pilot's Jiro Yamada. This doofus isn't even the actual pilot? That's just my given name. Guy Daigoji's my soul's name, the real one. Come on, you evil Jupiterians. Guy Daigoji ain't gonna let you have your way with Earth. Oh yeah! Ha ha ha! I'm so awesome it hurts! What are the Jupiterians? Who knows? Nobody's ever seen them. The Jovian lizards send automated robotic weapons exclusively, and those don't really count as living, so... Wait, who the hell are you? I'm Akito Tenkawa, cook. I got roped into a job on the ship. I'm Chief Mechanic Seiya Uribatake. Nice to meet you, cook. Hope you make some good grub. Anyway, hey you, give it a break already, will ya? Haha, this is gonna be a special treat just for you guys. Guy Daigoji's Ultra Super Giga Final Blow Technique. The people call it Guy Super Upper! Hey, cut it out, you moron! Whoa! Guy is so wonderful. Well, looks like they're causing quite a stir in the hangar. Think they're going to be alright, Minato? Sorry to be the one to tell you this, but that dumbass got himself a broken leg, overturning the ace battles. Could we get someone over here to provide medical attention, please? A broken leg? Now that you mention it, isn't he the only available pilot right now? What in the world was he thinking? Ah, it hurts! Hey, kiddo, please, can you bring me my... treasure? Your treasure? Don't tell me it's that Gekiganger doll. What kind of idiot is he? It appears we have the bridge crew fully assembled. Miss Coolidge, this is the Nadesco's bridge. Have you all finished introducing yourselves? Not at all. Then allow me to introduce you to one more in person. This is Commanding Officer, Admiral Fukube. Yes, even if you're only an observer, we're still counting on you. Admiral Fukube, the same one from the climactic battle on Mars? Former private secretary, now main helmsman, Miss Minato Haruka. Nice to meet you. This is our communication officer, Miss Megumi Reynard. She's a former voice actress. Pleased to make your acquaintance. This is the ship's computer operator, Miss Ruri Hoshino. Nice to meet you. Wow, you're the girl who runs the ship's computer? Seems that way, yes. You're an amazing girl, aren't you? When it comes to image feedback-based electronic devices, she's a genius. Since the Nadesco's main system was heavily designed for IFS use, she's the best one available. This is our combat advisor, ex-UEFA Second Lieutenant Calvino Coolidge. Not that I have a rank anymore. Nice to meet you guys. I've heard you're all the best at what you do. I'm sure you'll do fine. Huh? You mean we're going to be able to do something after all? Yes, all of the bridge crew are experts in their respective fields, and our captain takes pride in having never lost a simulated battle in the Earth Federation Academy. They're the elite, then. I wonder what a captain like that would be doing out here. Now, where is the captain? That is strange. They should have arrived by now. Ah, here it is. Look, Jun, that's the bridge. Hi, everybody. I'm the captain, Yurika Misumaru. Hee. Hold on, Yurika. I'm sure to capture their hearts like this. Why, if it isn't an energetic young woman? Guess that's why she isn't working for the UEFA. More idiots. I'm her second in command, Junaoi. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Huh. Well, I know this might be a bit abrupt, but we have to talk about the ship's utilization rules and... An alarm? Jovian mobile weapons are engaging the UEFA forces directly above us. How's the Federation doing? It appears their first battalion's been wiped out. They're attacking us? That means they aren't after military installations exclusively. Make no mistake, their target's the Nadesco. What do you make of this, Captain? Mr. Prospector, are all crew members on board? Most of the crew have boarded, yes. Wait. Captain, don't tell me you're going to engage the enemy. She's right. If we sit here, we're going to be destroyed. What do you intend to do, Captain? If we go out through the tunnel above us, they're going to shoot us down. We'll have to use the underground gate to exit from the Lunar City. If we can get out through the third gate, we'll surface behind the enemy. That's too reckless, Eureka. This port isn't military. The only exit big enough to allow a ship to depart are those docks. The third gate's size is adequate. It will not be easy, however. We'll have to maintain an excellent balance ratio while moving. We don't want to damage the area, after all. Okay, I figured it'll take us about 10 minutes, but I have no idea how we're going to keep them at bay for that long, so... That's my cue. Guy Daigoji, keep the enemy out of here, no problem. Yeah, my burning passion. It's burning, alright. You can thank your newly broken leg for that. A decoy's already launched. It's an hasty ballast using the upward elevator to the docks. Open a comm channel. I'm sick of getting involved in things. I'm a cook. I don't want to die in a horrible place like this. Isn't that the cook from before? You, what's your name and designation? Huh? Well, I'm Akito Tenkawa, cook. Eureka, he's... the boy from earlier? Akito Tenkawa? He came from Mars. I contracted him to work here earlier today. Why's the cook in my Gekiganger? A person under your circumstances shouldn't be mouthing off so much. Can you handle this, Akito Tenkawa? Handle what? Akito. Akito! Oh, hooray! Akito, it's been so long since I last saw you. Huh? Me? Yes, you. Why'd you pretend not to know me, though? Oh, I know. I bet you're still as shy as ever. What the heck? What are you doing on the bridge? She's the Nadesco's captain. Huh? Yep, that's me. Hey, Yurika? Who is he? He's my prince. He always comes to my rescue when I'm in trouble. Hey, hold on a sec. Akito, you can't be a decoy. It's too dangerous. I understand, though. You've made up your mind. A woman's selfishness is nothing compared to your resolve. Wait, did you say decoy? Wasn't that what you wanted to do? Of course not. Wait a second. What decoy? Don't worry, Akito. I understand. We on the Nadesco leave our lives in your hands. Be sure to come back in one piece, okay? Hey, wait! The elevator has reached the lunar surface. Hang in there. Give me back my Gekiganger! Whoa, what are those? The enemy? Oh my god, it's the enemy! And a lot of them, too! Akito Tenkawa, can you hear me? This is the ship's combat advisor, Calvino Coolidge. The Nadesco surface ETA is 10 minutes. During that time, try to keep the enemy away from the docks. Oh, and one more thing. Good luck. Whoa! Whoa! Damn it, what the heck are those things? There's no way in heck I can run for 10 minutes straight. Good luck, my ass. Damn it, this sucks. We win if 10 turns pass or we shoot down everything. We have a single Aestivalis with no Graviton Wave Beam. So we're going to run and hide on this 30-30-20-20 terrain. God, just give me a break already. Whoa! Well, I evaded it somehow, at least. Luckily, these Batros don't have their, distortion fields yet. It's been so long since I've played A. So, like, I do not remember how it handles it there. We could focus here. Yeah, let's focus here. Let's take this out. Also, hey, Nadesco fan, good to see you. We are having Nadesco plot here. Somehow I survived. Somehow, Akito survived. Oh, my beloved Gekiganger. I knew it! The cook can't fight! Keep your legs still, doofus! He's doing the best he can. What do you think, Calvina? He seems to be doing fine. For a decoy, anyway. Dock pressurization secured. Opening subterranean gate. Engines working fine. Nadesco. Hashin! Nadesco, taking off. Can't hit the enemy up there. Not there. There we go. Now we have the range to hit these enemies with our rapid rifle. Oh. Hit our distortion field. Wait, how did that heal? What have I been up to? Winding down from W a lot. I did just order my first Christmas present of the season. Second enemy wave incoming. Oh no, more enemies! Enemy reinforcements? Dang it, nobody told me anything about that. I wonder if he'll be alright. We can't help it. He's piloting that unit just fine, and he's a cook on top of that. A little mean, sure, but we have to ask him to continue fighting. Go, cook! Send him flying with the Gekigan Flare! I wonder, though, he might be better than the real pilot. Akito, do your best, for my sake! Unidentified heat sources approaching at high speed. It's about time they arrived. Oh? Are they someone you know? Yes, they're the reinforcements from the Outer Space Development Group and the Nanbara Connection. The Nanbara Connection? Holy cow, don't tell me they sent their ultimate 5-part combination robo. Oh? Yes, that's the one. Whoa, for real? This is too cool! Still, that darn cook is really getting the juicy part of this deal. Let me head out there too. Be quiet, Mr. Yamada. Let's hurry to the third gate, everyone. What the? What are the Jovian lizards doing here? Any sign of the Federation, Hilma? You gotta be kidding me. We just arrived and there's already a battle going on? I don't remember signing up for this. Yeah, this is unexpected. Geez, this is one heck of a welcome party they're throwing. Aki, shouldn't Nurgle's docks be around here? There's no mistake, we're in the right place. Looks like the enemy's attacking the dock. Damn, if things get too crazy, we're bailing. The Nadesco warship we were gonna board was probably destroyed anyway. No, this is a mission. Stop being so pessimistic. My motto is always prepare for the worst. Hey you guys, what are you doing here? Same as you, Combatler was developed to fight invaders from outer space. There's no way we're just gonna watch the Jovian lizards trash the place. If you get the picture, then let's go. Oh, they think they're so hot stuff, do they? So, Aki, should we just leave the matter to the boys and girls here and... No. Alright, fine, we'll assist. I'm really not looking forward to the verbal beating the chief's gonna give us, though. What are you guys? You aren't the Jovian lizards, right? Look over there, everyone. It's a mobile weapon developed by Nurgle, the Aestivalis. Yes, there's no question. The data indicates it's affiliated with the Nadesco. It's the Nadescos, huh? Hey, you're right, Kosuke. Fair enough, Aki. Open a channel that aced you, whatever it is. Roger. Hey, Nurgle guy, can you hear us? This is the Blue Earth of the Outer Space Development Group. You alright? How are your friends? What? Who the hell are you guys? We're here to assist the Nadesco. Same here. Are you a crew member? Tell us what happened. You're allies, then. The Nadesco's alright, I think. I decided to remain out here in order to buy them time to escape. If you're friendlies, then please, help me. What do you mean, remained? Talk about brave and miserable. Guess he's a pilot from the Nadesco. I'm the cook. You're the cook? What the hell are you doing out here, then? Noel, this isn't the time to discuss this. Hey, it's fine. Just leave him to us. I'm saved. Alright! Hey look, we get a useless unit. And Combatler V! Let's get started with Combatler. Combatler is a super robot. Super robots are busted in this game. And has 5 spirit pools. Also pretty busted in this game. Or any game, really. So let's... Oh, also, unlike in 30, there's just no restriction on how often you can use most of Combatler's weapons. Like, no energy costs, no nothing. You just use no energy costs, no ammo, just go. Take this! Chorenji Yo-Yo! Something like that. What is that emote? Oh yeah, also, like, the shoot down and cut down are ridiculously overpowered in this game. Missiles just don't exist. Like, it's not guaranteed, but it triggers way more often than it doesn't. So there's two different secret routes in this game. There's either getting, what's it called? Great Zeorimer, or there's getting basically everything else. I'm inclined towards Great Zeorimer because I think Zeorimer is very cool. But what does chat think? Great Zeorimer is, so it's Great Zeorimer, or it's there's a Lasner villain that we can recruit, and Tekman Rapier, I think, are exclusive to Great Zeorimer. I think there might be another one, but I don't remember it off the top of my head, and if I tab out of this emulator, it won't let me, it won't run while I'm in another tab, so I can't check like I would have done while we were playing W. Yeah, the route splits, like the exclusive secrets in this game are like, you get Zeorimer, or you get like a couple of random real robots, and it's like, eh. Of course, Combatler is just crushing through everything here. Anyway, pretty much this stage alone is the reason that I like Combatler V. Hey, RPD, could you get that? Thank you. One problem this game does have, as compared to, especially W, but a lot of Super Robot Wars titles, is this game has so little in the way of dynamic kills. There's like maybe 4 in the entire game, like across all units. Um, and, like, I can only name one of them off the top of my head. Dan Kuga's basic melee attack has a dynamic kill, and I think that's it. More reinforcements? Dang it. Enough with that the attitude, kid. Damn, they're just not letting up. Hey, how much time do we need to buy? A couple more minutes still. Sorry for the wait, Akito. Sorry for the wait, but it isn't even time yet. Yes, I hurried for your sake. Enemy weapons are within firing range. Blow them to bits! Target all enemies. Gravity blast. Fire! I remember the Nadesco being a very good unit in this game, but it's been a long time. I haven't played this game since high school, so I'll be rediscovering everything with y'all. Unbelievable. Whoa, that was crazy. That's the Nadesco, huh? Report. Enemy mobile units 0. The EFA forces and docks suffered serious damage, but no harm came to our allied units for the Lunar City. Nothing serious, it sounds like. Well, isn't that lovely? Nice one, Captain. Indeed. Well done. Impressive. Personnel from Blue Earth and Combatler, you have my thanks. We're glad to have your cooperation, Captain. Tell them that... That was wonderful, Akito! You were great! So incredibly wonderfully great! Captain? Don't misunderstand me. It's not like I came here just to help. I merely wanted to see you and... Huh? You wanted to see me? Well, not originally. It's just that I saw this picture and... You came all this way to return it? Enough, Akito, I'm already in tears. Will you stop interrupting me? I just wanted to... Confess? Become my steadfast companion? Or maybe even... marry me? No! What the hell's going on over there? Hey, what about us? Did you ever stop to consider that we might be tired from the battle? Hurry up and give us the order to land. Seems the captain's busy right now. Think I should give him permission? Perhaps. Opening the hatch. Everybody, can you hear me? Crew members, clear the deck for landing. Man, how long were you going to keep us out there? We go through all that trouble to get Combatler to the moon, and not only do we have to save your butts, but we get thanks from that short mustachioed geezer over there? Watch it, Hyoma. Enough of this crap, you guys. I don't want to be seen together with you any more than I have to, okay? Cut it out. And don't you go judging all of us by that moron either. Why the heck are you always getting on my case, Jizo? Hey, that's enough bickering, you two. I'm beginning to have second thoughts here. Do we really have to work with these kids, Aki? Is it too late to reconsider? Maybe. That's not the point. We can't turn our back, Noel. Did you forget our mission? Roger that. Man, why do I get the feeling we're gonna be stuck in this mess till the end? We can hear you. Also, don't worry about it, Noel. I'm never gonna deploy you unless I'm forced to. Whoops. Sorry about that. It was a joke. A joke! Hey, don't give me that look. Let's land this thing, Aki. But Yes, yes. Akito, I understand exactly how you feel. You love me so much, with all your heart, forever! Oh, and give me back my Gekiganger. Will you listen to me? I fear for our future. Really? I bet it's gonna be pretty interesting. Whatever. Idiots. The Nadesco crew is so great. Makes me want to watch the show. Alright, it's about time for us to start. I'm pleased to see everyone here on time. Let's begin. To be frank, our current situation is delicate. As for the matter at hand, the Atlantic Federation is always ready to act at a moment's notice. Of course, that means they're going to behave as if they were acting for the entire Federation, but... My, what troublesome people. Those idealists striving for the preservation of our blue and pure world are merely jealous about their lot as incomplete humans. It almost calls to mind the discrimination of centuries ago. We can't disregard their acts. Even for an extremist organization, they have roots in the top ranks of the military, the government and economic sectors of each and every nation. If they refocus their actions against the plant, then... Enough speculation. I don't even want to think about that possibility right now. It's been half a year since the first battle on Mars. Soon, Project Schiaparelli will bear its fruit. Our priority right now is launching our fully independent investigation team to Mars. It'd be even better if we pulled out before everything starts, actually. The Jovian lizard attack was outside our predictions, unfortunately. Now that the Federation has seen its power, I doubt they're going to ignore the ship. They'll be able to fulfill our expectations regardless. They may have character problems, but each crew member is the best in their field. For now, let's just sit back and wait to see how things develop, shall we? Alright. Pilots. Hey, look, we have the Nadesco with 5 pilots on our battleship. This seems fair and balanced. Combatler also has 5 pilots, of course. The Blue Earth has Noel and Aki, and then Akito is just Akito. Unit stats. Right, the Nadesco has EN regen. Wonderful. Pilot training. Hyoma has some points. We'll give him a point in... we'll give him 2 points in defense. His melee stat is pretty good for right now. Modules. So this is a weird thing in this game. Rather than the skill parts that we had in W or learnable skills in the other Super Robot Wars games, we have these modules. Each pilot can carry a certain number of skill modules, and then you can swap them around. It's neat, I guess? We don't get a lot of them, so it doesn't really do much. Transfer lets us move pilots between ships. Here we can put Aki in command of the Blue Earth instead of Noel. I kind of like that. Her stats are mostly better. We can also put Ruri as the captain of the Nadesco instead of Eureka. So... defense for 2 points of ability and evasion and hits? That's probably a good trade. And we can do upgrades here, except it's expensive. Parts. We have a propellant tank. We're not going to use it. We also have Puzzle Robo here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do Puzzle Robo. This is a stages where it's clear the stage, like it's like challenges to clear a set scenario. I'm not sure if I'll do that those on screen or not. We can sell items. I'll probably sell the propellant tank at some point. Also, let's go save over here. This is my old files. We could do as for save that for bonus streams, yeah. We can also change background musics, of course. Unit variants, we can change the hasty frame, but we're in space, so we will not. And I'm just gonna quickly go and double check. Okay. There we go. Episode 2 versus the UEFA. Nurgle really did it this time. Did you see their warship? They've taken a veritable age to build it. Now they say they want to use it for private purposes? And under our circumstances? What a joke. Ah, I couldn't agree more. Still, it looks like the captain is Miss Amaru's daughter. We're confident he'll be able to reason with her. It all looks like maneuvering from those Nurgle people. Our Federation cannot allow them to have their way without losing its dignity in the process. The committee has therefore agreed to take drastic measures. Yes, the Nadesco will be ours soon enough. Making a private warship in a time of crisis? Damn it, Nurgle. There's a time and place for jokes, and this isn't it! We saw their battle on the lunar surface, and we can't disregard their effectiveness. What do you have to say about this, Admiral Miss Amaru? If I remember correctly, the captain of the Nadesco is your daughter. What are you trying to suggest, General Colbert? That ship is stronger than the ones available to our military. Rather than have it fight the Jovian lizards, we'll use it to intimidate Plant. That's the final decision of Joint Operations HQ. RPD, that's a great idea, RPD, but I believe we're locked to using themes that we've already heard in this game. So once we hear the how and why of the Nadesco, that sounds like a... remind me then. Admiral, you're hereby ordered to capture the Nadesco by any means necessary, at the cost of your life if need be. Don't let me down. Ah, damn your reclaimers and your grand shares. Why do they get to recover the plate? So that's the plate? But it isn't a B plate. That may be, but we have to recover all plates, no matter what kind they are, right? Well, you're certainly diligent. You happy about all this, Canon? I'm pleased with this antibody, and to be the pilot of a grand share. Besides, don't your parents leave the reclaimers you? What reason do you have to complain? That's another earthquake? We've received a new plate reaction. I'll ask Quincy Asa for further instructions. Collect each and every plate is what she said, right? Let's hurry. If we enter combat with either the UEFA or the Jovian lizards, we're in trouble. Yeek! Hime, you okay? What was that? A plate? Hime, isn't that the kind of plate that can revive, like the guy on TV said? Revive, huh? I guess that plate can give birth to antibodies then. This is brain-powered, which I know absolutely nothing about except for what I've seen in this game, and that was in high school. Did one of those Grand Share things come out? It seems a little different than the rest. Hime, watch out! Be careful! It's alright.
I'm not getting any bad vibes from this one. His eyes are so gentle. And he was just born, so I'm sure he must be a little confused too. Isn't that right? Can I enter you through here? Alright, here we are. So what are you going to do now? What do you want to do? You're only a few minutes old, but you must have something in mind, right? Can you stand? Here, let me teach you. Huh. Is there something wrong? The plate should be nearby. We sure have to come a long way for this. You, look! No way. The plate revived that soon? Kanan, that isn't a grand chair. A brain-powered. It looks like it's being adjusted by someone. Another antibody? What's the matter? Shh, calm down. There. Are those your friends? It's moving? Shh, we have our mandate. All brain-powereds must be destroyed upon revival. Kanan! Hey you, over there! You shouldn't be riding that thing. Get out of there, it's dangerous. Why, aren't your grand chairs antibodies just like him? Brain-powereds are not to be used. If you won't abandon it, I'll have to destroy it. Hold on, you. Shh, already. What? So my problem with brain-powered in this game is there's like 4 different brain-powered units and they're all exactly the same, and it's kind of boring, because all 4 of them are just the same. That brain-powered. I can't believe how strong it is. Oh wow, you are incredible, Brain. Damn you. My name isn't Damn You. It's Hime Utsumiya. This little guy was just born. He was ready to try flying. Why did you come out of nowhere and attack him? The Grand Shares enforce the will of Orphan. Get a grip! Isn't Orphan some kind of ruin that's causing earthquakes around the world? Orphan's ways aren't for you to understand. What kind of attitude is that? According to the news, all you Reclaimers do is obsessively fly around the world collecting the plates it launches. Why? You, we're out of time. Let's head back. The battalion from the UEFA is on its way. If we engage them, the Jovian lizards will probably show up too. Huh. He disappeared? He must be around my age, but he pilots a Grand Share and works for the Reclaimers. Just who was that boy? Well, your use of an ace device was done without permission. It ended up acting as a decoy for our launch, so we're not gonna reprimand you. We aren't soldiers after all. Thank you. In exchange, we want you to act as our reserve pilot. It pays better than being a cook. Aren't you gonna yell at him or something? He took my place and launched on his own. Weren't you the one who gave himself a broken leg? Well, he doesn't give the captain the respect her rank deserves either. They're acquaintances. If we were the army, we may have been able to overlook that, but we're not, so we won't. Let's not sweat the small stuff, okay? Akito Tenkawa, what kind of combat experience do you have? That was my first time, actually. You have good instincts. I'd say you just signed yourself up for a lecture on Jovian Lizard mobile weapons and tactics. Meet me on the bridge later. Wait, what? Why? Because that's my job. I don't need another reason. But I'm a cook! That's all I signed up for! Well, it's not like I don't understand how you must feel, but... Man, what the hell's up with him? Outer Space Group personnel. Outer Space Development Group personnel. Nambara Connection personnel. Welcome to the Nadesco! The pleasure's ours. Thanks for bearing with us. New arrivals are entering the hangar. Please be careful. Whoa, is that the legendary Castle of Iron? Mazinger Z? Aphrodite A is here too. Looks like Koji and the others are coming along for the ride too. Well, you are certainly expedient. I never imagined you would get here so quickly. We rushed things, so bear with us. Hey, the Nambara's connection's here too? What, are you guys coming along for the ride? Don't tell me Professor Yumi took Nurgle's contract hook, line, and sinker. Not quite. Dad was ready to decline, but Koji and I told him we wanted to go. Why are you guys still in the hangar? Well, we just came aboard, so it's not like we know left from right. I see. In that case, I'll have someone show you to your rooms. Please do. And, who are you? I'm Captain Yurika Misamaru. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nadesco. Captain? Weren't you the one who was... Wait a sec. I don't believe it. What's everyone standing around slack-jawed for? Akito, wait! Why are you mad? Tell me! We finally reunite after all these years, and now you seem to hate me. What happened on Mars? Why are you so angry? If you really want to know, then I'll tell you. My parents were murdered. They died the same day your family left Mars, just as I was watching you leave. Huh? No way! Dad didn't say anything about that! I want to learn the truth. Someone killed my parents for a reason. But there's a chance I may be killed before I can learn the truth. Akito, I don't believe it. This dark and serious air of yours. It's too cool! Huh? Captain, where are you? Huh? Gee, stop leaving your post so often. Something's about to be announced. Please return to the bridge. Those folks from the Outer Space Development Group weren't combat personnel. True. The Blue Earth isn't a fighter craft either. Then, what are they doing here? That's a reasonable question, Miss Hoshino. Please activate the ship's internal broadcasting system, please. As you wish. Hello, everyone. Due to the pressure of the Army's investigations, I'm afraid we're unable to divulge serious details on the Nadesco's objective for now. Rest assured, Nurgle built this peculiar warship for a precise purpose, and a very particular reason. From this moment on, the ship will pursue the goals of Project Schiaparelli, with no ties whatsoever to the military. Our goal, of course, is Mars. Mars? Nurgle was planning another one of their outrageous stunts, huh? Eureka, did you know anything about this? Of course, I am the captain after all. Mars. So I'm going to Mars again? Doesn't that mean Nurgle is ignoring the current problems on Earth, though? Several colonists were sent to Mars, the same people who were abandoned by the Federation when they decided to focus on protecting the Earth sphere. Plant, the anti-Federation nations, and even Orb are staying silent about the Mars situation. At this rate, the people of Mars are going to... They're all dead, aren't they? We don't know, but we have every intention of finding out. I'm sure they must be alive. There's no way they'd just up and die like that. Is that why you guys are here, then? Well, sorta. We're here to kick some Jovian lizard butt either way. Yeah, and we aren't about to abandon the people on Mars either. The Cosmic Culture Club was a Federation-backed cultural exchange program for children. The OSDG sponsored a trip to Mars for several members of the program before everything fell apart. As such, we're tagging along to find out if they survived and report the results to their families. And if the brats are still alive, we're duty-bound to bring them back. Bleh, tongue twister. That's the reason our chief agreed immediately when he got word from Nurgle. We were the ones sent for the job, but I never thought we would be on a ship quite like this. Comrades who marched to a grueling battle for the sake of Mars. Oh, my blood's burning. Can you feel it? Can you feel the blaze of justice burning in my soul? Idiot. Well, that's it for introductions. After we finish the final departure procedures, we'll set course for Mars. I'm counting on each and every one of you. In that case, please continue with the departure procedures, Captain. Understood. Whoa, I was so busy I didn't even get to talk with Akito. Captain. Maybe he doesn't want to see me because he's got to show respect to me as the ship's captain. Yeah, that must be it. Captain. Captain. Yes? The UEFA fleet's approaching. Just leave them be, Ruri. I'm in the middle of a even if they're surrounding the Nadesco? Huh? They're surrounding us? Why? Captain, incoming transmission from a Federation ship. I'm putting it on screen. This is the Admiral of the 3rd Federation Space Fleet, Admiral Misamaru. You seem to be doing great, Eureka. What is it, Father? Command has decreed the Nadesco be put under military command. This is an order. Please forgive me. Your dear old dad's just as upset as you are. Well, that's strange. I was sure we finished negotiating the whole deal with the UEFA, didn't we? The Nadesco is Nurgle's private property, and is to be used as we see fit. To be perfectly honest, the Army desperately needs a weapon to both fight the Jovian lizards and suppress Plant's arbitrary actions. Please surrender the ship at once. Resistance is meaningless, and we've been met with force. Or at least, that's what they wanted me to say. Come on, Eureka. Just listen to your dad like the wonderful girl that you are. Eureka, the Admiral's right. They're totally ignoring the situation on Earth by sending this warship out to Mars. We're not soldiers. We have no obligation to comply. I don't know about that, Fukube. The Army is a monopoly on force. Mr. Fukube, do you intend to continue living in shame forever? So, Eureka, please hand over the ship, okay? Understood. But before that, I have one thing to ask you, Father. Oops. Stop, Captain. That's a contract violation. The Nadesco is exclusive property of the Nurgle. To consent to its restraint and capture is... Oh, you're going to hand it over? Thank goodness. Ask away, my dear. It's about the Tenkawa family. They were our neighbors on Mars. The Tenkawas are dead? This must be some kind of mistake. I would have caught word of the incident by now if... Please, tell me the truth. I may have heard a thing or two about this. Telling you was only going to make you cry, however, so I understand, Father. Oh, you do? Well, in that case, I'll be right over to grab the master key and... Minato, raise the engine's output to full. Ruri, activate the distortion field. Eureka? I don't care if we get a little beat up. Force our way through the Federation fleet's formation. Wait, what are you doing, Eureka? Ah, the captain's an extreme girl, I see. The engines are ready. Distortion field activated. Breaking through the enemy's formation. Well, little Ruri, did you just crack a smile? Not really, no. All personnel, take anti-shock positions. Full speed ahead. Eureka, wait! Eureka! I'm a captain. I can't just abandon my ship at the first sign of trouble. That's what you taught me, Father. Eureka! We're breaking through the Federation fleet? Another outrageous stunt from the captain, I guess. Seriously? How incredibly reckless. What the hell's rattling around inside our captain's head, anyway? Whoa, that's some burning passion right there. Yeah, definitely. That's the way things should be done. We can't turn back now. The army's going to use force next time, and they're probably going to come at us with everything they've got. That'll be our cue then. Doesn't seem like we've got much of a choice, that's for sure. Still, are we really going to make the UEFA our enemies? Our alternative was to hand over the ship. Not exactly an acceptable choice. I just want to help Mars. The military only thinks about the Earth. That's why I have to. Well, there you are, Cook! Whoa, can you feel that? Our blood burns! For justice! Captain, a tulip's been sighted directly ahead. It completely swallowed the intercepting Federation warship Crocus. It's also deploying Jovian mobile weapons. Blast. They're going to breach our perimeter, Captain. Okay then, all personnel assume battle positions. Once we take care of the Jovian lizards, we'll be free to go to Mars. Yeah, that's a lot of Jovians. Okay, let's go! What about your broken leg? They gave me a ton of painkillers. Once they wear off, I'll be screaming like a little girl. Is that so? Fine. Once you launch, be sure not to move away from the Nadesco's gravity wave beam. It's represented by a grid of yellow squares on your HUD, and... Hey, are you even listening? Now's my time to shine. Tenkawa, you stay here on standby. Alright, Professor, open the lab barrier. Who the hell's this Professor? Sounds like he thinks he's launching from the connection. Chizuru and Juzo, please concentrate on the combination. Combine, okay. Combine, okay. Alright, here we go! Let's combine! Combatler V! Oh my god, you guys are so damn awesome! I'm gonna go for it too. Let's Gekiga in! Space Ganger! I already told you, it's not Space Ganger, it's Aestivalis. Aki, leave close range combat to me. You concentrate on support. Roger. Listen up, evil Jupiter Empire. I'll show you how a true hero fights. True hero? Whatever. We're not gonna let him leave us behind. Let's go! It's the evil Jupiter Empire anyway. Alright, let's get moving. Can I click on the right tile? There we go. Yes, correct. Hold on. Is this... That's 2020, so we're gonna go to... Oh, that's also gonna probably 2020. We'll go up here. Koji's advantage is in this game, he's still got energy costs on everything. Rocket Punch is energy-based instead of ammo-based in this game, but no will requirements on any of his attacks, pretty much. It's pretty amazing. Take this! Rocket Punch! Yep. Always feels good to get enemies to miss Mazinger Z. Big Blast! Good crit. Oh, yeah, also the Gravity Blast doesn't have a will requirement in this game. Fair and balanced. Field output stable. Rory, I'm counting on you. I'd be allowed to ask. I'm counting on you, boy Kane. Gravity Blast. Fire. Wait, we get cut-ins from Ruri for this? Because Ruri's the captain? Awesome! Chodenji yo yo, Chodenji Tatsumaki, Chodenji Supin. I couldn't call my attack because I was too busy singing the theme. Your types are overpowered, it's true. Come on, you gotta have more power than that! Alright, time to get down and dirty. Rasta Hurricane! Nice try, but you can't oppose my Mazinger on even ground. Gonna die. Iron Kata! Camille's a man's name, and he's a man. We don't need a breastfire here. Although it might be cool. We are going to stick with rocket punches because energy requirements are jerks. Camille was fueled by a cocktail of murder and murder. Rocketto! Punchy! Mazin power. Oh, and the missiles are usable post-movement? What nonsense. The Nadesco is really good in this game, it seems. Unknown heat signature approaching. Huh? Just more Jovian lizards, right? No. There it is. Kadia, it's no use. This is as far as we can run on our own. We can't escape. Not only that, but it looks like we've stumbled into a battle. This isn't good. Kadia, are they from the Federation? I'm sure some people over there must have seen us. At this rate, they're just gonna shoot us down. Up for a gamble? Sure, it's lucky that we ran into them, but if they're the UEFA, we're probably only gonna get arrested. Aw, geez, that sucks, Kadia. Still, not like we got any other options. Right, so let's go. Emergency call from the unknown unit. Oh? They're requesting permission to land. What should we do, Captain? I'm not sure. They're in the way, though, so we might as well let them in. Calvina, please take a look at the landing tag. Report back on the situation, but be sure to restrain the pilots if need be. Roger. Landing complete. More unknown units approaching. What? More? Shh. They escaped into that warship. The unmanned weapons in that new warship. They appear to be fighting. What should we do, my lord? The weapons don't really matter, but that warship is an unknown factor. We can't use it on them now, which puts us in a questionable situation. Let's pull back. After all, that good-for-nothing unit is a failed experiment. Nothing more. But The Night Lord said to destroy it if we were unable to capture it. I didn't receive permission to engage other forces while I was at it. It's my fault they made it this far without being shot down, so it'll be fine. But my lord, seal your lips. I already admitted my transgression. I didn't think that he'd be late. That traitorous war hero is the same knight that used to be his master after all. Plus, both units are originals. Even if Alvan prevails, we'll be in serious trouble if he loses his machine. My own unit is a prototype, and ensuring its safety is far more important than going after those girls. All the more reason to just leave, honestly. Let's go. The Enmarine units have disappeared. What in the world? So, what now? They ran away. I wonder why. They're going back to that spooky place. I wonder why he helped us. We weren't able to do anything in the end. Oh, who's this bad boy? Just look at that design. The finishing touches are a touch on the boring side, sure, but that's one mean-looking unit. I've never seen a machine like this before. Pilot, can you hear me? Shut down the machine and open the hatch. Thanks for letting us land. Now then. Keep your hands where I can see them. You three were piloting this thing? Are you guys from the Federation? No. Thank goodness. We're not out of the woods yet, Malua. You seem to be around the same age as those combat kids. Maybe a little older. Doesn't sound like your Federation either. Who the hell are you? Meet the, OG cast of this game. Festina, Kadia, and Melua. They're gonna be our sub-pilots. We only get to have one at a time, though. We're gonna have a few stages where we, what's the word? We're gonna have a few stages where we choose in them. Or we're gonna have a few stages where we have one fixed one, and then after that we'll get to choose every stage. Which one we run with for the majority of the game is going to determine what our finishing attack will be. Which ones give which finishing attacks? I don't remember. So, by the time we get that decision, we'll have met them and learned enough about them to make our decision, I think. But I will be leaving that to you all in chat. Yes. Basically, yes. If we take OG to be canon, then the canon route has them all pairing up with the male lead, with Calvina reuniting with her long lost love from the backstory. If memory serves, it just changes the animation. It doesn't actually change how the it doesn't actually change the attack actually plays out. RPD. So it doesn't really matter to me, and I'm excited to be surprised. Repairs in this game are so weak. The requirements for Great Zeorhymer are very memorable. It's always take the Zeorhymer route splits. Zeorhymer must kill every Zeorhymer boss. You are not allowed to deploy Zeorhymer except where it's force deployed. I don't think I missed anything. Did I, RPD? It's not the most complicated secret in Super Robot Wars, looking at you, G-Bits from Z, but it's pretty rough. Oh, hold on. What was our hit points looking like? Yeah, that's fine. What do we have? Hold on, Ruri, do you have... Oh, so that's interesting. Ruri is the more fighty captain, and then Eureka is the more, supporty captain, because Eureka has command and Ruri has IFS instead. That's very interesting. We might switch back to Eureka for the for that command bonus. But also having Ruri cut-ins is fun. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played this game, so I don't remember anything. Ooh, a servo motor. We like those. Let's get you back on the Nadesco. Let's get you back on the Nadesco. Gotta repair and resupply. There's shortage of foes to fight. Alright, let me show you a thing or two. Gekigan Flare! Oh, it's already up. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Does this game do the thing... Where can I see what spirits are currently up? I don't know. Well, if I get that out. Some Super Robot Wars do weird things with wall and barriers. I'm not sure if this is one of them. We love support defense. Ooh, a booster. No enemies detected. While we were engaging enemy units, however, another fleet caught up. It's not the 4th Federation fleet. What is it then? Confirmed. The approaching force is comprised of Federation mobile weapons. Incoming. I suppose it was foolish to think they would let us leave without a fight. And they never gave us a legitimate reason for their demands either. That's just the way they run things. What? Geez, those UEFA guys are really itching for a fight. Let them come. We itch for justice. Incoming transmission. Nadesco, please reply. This is General Colbert. The UEFA had every intention of peaceably settling this matter. That has since proven impossible as our demands to your vessel were refused by Nurgle. The offensive awaits my command. This is your last warning. Stop the ship and surrender. But we're going to save the people on Mars. I'd be ever so happy if you just let us go on with the mission. Mars? Stop joking around. I'll never permit that. In that case, there's no need for further discussion. Blast. That brings everything out into the open. The Nadesco's our enemy. All units commence attack. Destroy the ship if you have to. Just make sure you stop their advance. What a violent man. And there's no holding back on you either. Take him down, guys. All we want to do is help the people of Mars. Why are you getting in our way? What the heck are you doing, kid? Tinkawa? Didn't you hear me when I said you weren't ready for space combat? All crew members, evacuate the flight deck. We got a moron with a death wish. Huh? Whoa! Oh, that was poor showing. Huh. I can't exactly leave him to die out there. But there's no unit available for you to bail his ass out with either. You thinking what I'm thinking, Katia? Fine by me. This way we can confirm it. Are you a pilot? Use this robot. It's called Grantide. We want to help him out too. Me? Piloting that? You must be joking. Sorry to tell you this, but I already quit the piloting business. I'm just into sightseeing now. If you really want to help him, then go by yourselves. We'll let you stay on the ship if you do. We can barely move it on our own, so fighting is out of the question. But if you're with us, we should be able to control it. Could you give it a shot and hop inside? Please? What do you mean? Why would I be able to? Hurry, that guy's gonna get himself killed at this rate. Well, if you insist. But if we all die, I'm not accepting any complaints. The name's Calvina. Calvina Coolidge. You? Festenia. The name's Festenia Muse, Calvina. It's a two-seater, huh? This cockpit. It's the same as the project's. How can this be? Will I actually be able to control this thing? With normal people, the Cytron control linkage rate will always be low. But as I expected, Calvina is different. Let's go! The unknown unit's taken off. It appears Miss Coolidge is piloting it. Huh? I could have sworn she was still in rehab. She's acting recklessly then. What? You're going to save my dear Akito, Miss Coolidge? Don't tell me she has a thing for him too. I don't think you're quite on the mark about that. What an idiot. The foundations are the same. We can do this. And our first order of business is to have a nice little chat with our pursuers. Ah, this soon? Well, as long as it's a real short chat, I guess. There's a good chance of missing the target altogether, though. And during a battle, a miss more often than not is fatal. Please prepare yourself. Because I get it. You were hurt, huh, Calvina? It's alright. Follow my lead, and Grantide will move just the way you want. If we can't do this, then we're going to die. Akito Tankawa, stop your reckless behavior and get yourself as far away from the enemy as you can. We're going to cover you. Roger. So, shall we give this a shot? Listen up, everyone. That weird-looking robot that just launched has Miss Coolidge inside. It has no ID code, so be careful. Don't attack it by accident. Friendly unit signal confirmed. They appear to be from Nurgle. There are 3 in total. Looks like they made it in time. Woohoo! Damn, Hikaru. What's with you and your grand entrances? Hey, you guys, can you hear me? We came to help. What the heck? Those are Aestivalists. They're our allies for sure. The arrival of 3 angels signals the beginning of a night of refreshing backup. You may call us the Reinforcements. Seriously? What's with them? Hey, Izumi, lay off the weirdness. Shucks, we didn't even agree on the name. You gotta consult us next time. What? Well, anything goes, I guess. Let's do this! Another bunch of idiots. Reinforcements. There is something special about the 8-bit version of Revenger in this game. Blaster! The movements are so light. It truly does move as I want it to. With this, I can finally... See, didn't I tell you it'd be alright? Just sit back and follow my lead. This different image feedback. What the hell is this unit? Professor, we'll use the Ganger Cross operation. Send out the Space Ganger Heavy Weapons type. I think Mr. Yamada is trying to tell you something. Yeah, whatever. Leave him be. We sure are doing a treason. Tenya, how's the damage? Output's dropping, but we can still fight. Just die! Grantide is a fair and balanced unit, and has absolutely no brokenness problems. It does. There's a level up, we get Fury! Fury's a great skill. level up from Calvina. Unfortunately, that ate up a lot of hit points. And I don't know if we have any trusts. So... Oh, well, hold on, we have guts. Perfect. Whee! Hold on, let's take a look at the stats of this. Yeah, we don't have that yet, unfortunate. Our attacks, we have a point-blank attack that's our super strong finisher. We have a long-range attack that costs a bunch of energy. And we have the Finger Crusher that we've shown and the Orgone Blaster that we've shown. So we're gonna move generally this way, I think. Yeah, I know. I know they're not in Gravity Wave beam range. It lived? Jerks. How dare. Right? It makes the jokes about the cast in this game, the OG cast in this game being in a relationship even better. I would suggest you look it up yourself. I don't want to talk about it on stream. Or maybe RPD could explain it. Yeah. Good crit. They have a combo attack? How dare. Or combo attack? Not combo attack. Support attack. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh no, we took some damage. Anyway. Ooh, guard. And prevail too. Who do we want to give this kill to? I'll give it to Koji. I think we must... I feel we are talking about different things, RPD, because that doesn't line up with what I know. The Federation forces show no intention of continuing the pursuit. No Jovian lizard forces inside either. The battle is over. Round everyone up. After we're finished, set course for Mars. We're leaving the Earth sphere. Time to refocus on our original goal. Yeah, this sucks. You had to leave in a hurry, so you couldn't even make decent preparations for us? Alright, fine. First a shower, then some grub. Hey, what are you going on about? You know, people usually introduce themselves when they first meet. If I'm in it for a lecture, at least tell me your name. No, she's a wild one, alright. Shh, I'm Kyoma Aoi. Combat V's main pilots. Oh, that huge bucket of bolts? You're just a kid on top of that, huh? I'm Ryoko Subaru. As you can see, I was employed by Nurgle to be an Ace Developers pilot. So, where are the showers? Anyone? Why, hello, I'm Hikaru Amano, pilot, 18 years old. I love to eat pizza and, at times, dry senbei. Nice to meet ya. The air. It tastes delicious. Oh, and this is Izumi Maki. As you can see, she's way out there. Are you all seriously pilots? There are some here that look lost. We were all asked to assist as pilots as far as I know. He makes up for it by being smart. Kosuke here's already graduated from the Federation University. Whoa, for real? He's more than your average brat then. I'm a pilot too, but I'm really just the cook. Oh, I knew it. You just don't look like a pilot, you know? What's wrong with that? And what's so bad about being a cook? I don't get upset. It must have been a real pain for you to switch gears like that, right? Damn, will someone please tell me where the showers are now? Now? So those were the remaining pilots? Man, they look so unreliable. That prospector geezer sure knows how to gather himself some goofballs. Perhaps, but the fact is that everyone here is highly skilled. Besides, we're only employed for the trip to Mars. We'll just have to bear with it till we get back. Oh no, a bear! They're all pretty strange, sure, but I hear they're top-notch pilots. The problem now is that unknown unit. So, let me see if I have this straight. A mysterious man helped you escape from those guys in that robot, but you don't know anything about who they were or what they wanted? Sorry, all we know is how to move Grantide. That's it. A long time ago, we were kidnapped from our homes and taken to this bizarre institution. Once there, we were experimented on by these weirdos for... God, I don't even know. The guy who bailed us out seemed like he was in a fight with the rest of the guys who locked us up in the first place, though. He gave us Grantide and told us to run for it while he stayed behind and bought time. And what happened to him? He's probably dead. If only we had kept our cool and analyzed the situation. He definitely told us to protect Grantide, though. That was the only reason we were able to escape at all, really. I'm not sure what to make of this. What do you think, Calvina? I only have one question. Does that robot of yours have any connection to Ashari Kreutzer Corporation? What was that? I don't remember hearing that name anywhere. What about you, Katia? Me neither. Sorry. I see. Well, that's good then. Is that all you're going to ask them, Calvina? Considering the circumstances, it's safe to say I have no connection to that unit of theirs. They should be fine. The real question is, what are we going to do now? Well, you were able to use their robot in battle. Considering you were in no condition to pilot anything beforehand, that poses a rather interesting quandary. What would you like to do, Captain? That don't seem too bad. It seem bad to me. Let's keep him aboard the ship. I have to warn you, though, girls. You're probably going with us on our trip to Mars at this rate. We don't mind. Thank you. You guys are real lifesavers. Nice to meet you. You'll have to earn your keep here. We're a bit lacking in the firepower department at the moment, so we'll want to use your unit in combat at some point. Allow that, we should be able to keep you aboard, no questions asked. In fact, you may even end up with a little extra money on the side. If Calvina helps us out, then I don't see why not. Well, we can't fight alone, that's for damn sure. What do you say, Miss Coolidge? You've proven you can use their unit in battle, even if the exact reason why are unclear. You can go back to the time when they called you the White Lynx. I'm sure you're intimately familiar with our current position in these matters as well. You only have to agree, and then we can change your contract to that of a pilot. Fine, I don't mind. Do it. Alright then, come with me. I already planned for you to join as a pilot from the beginning. You're gonna be the squad leader too. Oh, and in addition, you'll be in charge of keeping an eye on the girls. I hope you understand. Aw man, doesn't yesterday's battle during our departure feel like a dream? Nothing's happened since then. Hey Chizuru, where are Kochi and the others? He's exploring the ship with Sayaka, I think. Sounds like they're having a date. While the Nadesco is a warship, it was designed to include several built-in facilities tailored specifically to civilian use. They even have a complete rec area. Heh, I guess we're gonna have to take a peek around too. Yeah, let's. By the way, where's Calvina? Oh, wandering around, just taking care of a few things. Hey, nice timing, Calvina. What about those girls? They're in the bathhouse. First time they've ever seen a bath that large, so they're pretty content at the moment. They've been visiting it constantly since they first saw it yesterday, as a matter of fact. Pretty understandable, really. I never would have dreamed of seeing something like that in a spacefaring warship. It definitely looked like a great bathhouse, and it sure felt great, too. The bathhouse, huh? Nah, guys, that's not what I wanted to talk about. That Grantede thing. Combatler and Mazinger both have manuals to help us with maintenance, but I have no idea what to do with Grantede. I don't know who made it, but that thing is full of security measures keeping me from doing my job. My pride as chief mechanic's hanging in the balance. If there are any issues with the machine, we'll find out about them soon enough. The unit also seems to have a diagnostic and self-check system of some kind, but I don't know how to use it quite yet. Might be worth looking into. Wait a sec, self-check system? What's it like? How does it work? Who knows? Don't know much about the basics, but it seems like a piece of hardware that checks out over the mech's systems and makes adjustments automatically. Sounds like I've been made obsolete. Hey, what are those guys doing in the corner? This is a legendary masterpiece of robot animation, Gekiganger 3! I wonder if watching it can get even that blood of yours to boil. Why, I bet it'll have your soul roaring in no time. You think you can truly comprehend its beauty? Well, do you? That'll be later, Samantha. Guy, enough. I know all about this show. I watched it back when I was a kid on Mars. It made even me want to become an ally of justice. What? You understand it too? You do? Alright then! I'm gonna let you see a special prize of mine. Looks like some kind of video. Seems interesting. What? Kosuke, are you into that kind of thing too? You really are just a little kid. No, I was just thinking. Maybe I can get some ideas for new weapons from it. Receiving lightwave communication from Nurgle. Rory, please decode. Oh my cane, please decode and reproduce on the mainstream. This is... so it's finally begun. No way. This can't be. What's the meaning of this? It's just as you see. In opposition to plants' independence, the UEFA carried out a nuclear attack on the agricultural plant, Unius 7. The plant collapsed as a result of this attack, with civilian casualties of around 240,000. The plant's governing council immediately gave approval to retaliate. Zaft has deployed neutron jammers on the moon and Earth, causing a serious energy shortage on the planet's surface. After that, Zaft invaded the moon. At Endymion's crater's Grimaldi front, Zaft mobile suit battalions completely annihilated the 4th Federation Space Armada. The plants in the Federation are now embroiled in all-out war. So it's the Battle of Loom? This is terrible. That explains why they were so eager to take Nadexco by force. We're fortunate to have escaped before war broke out in the Earth's sphere. Fortunate? Why? If we were delayed, we could have been attacked by Zaft too. But, Captain, we won't be able to do anything about it until we return. More importantly, with the hostilities between Zaft and the Federation being what they are, our roles are now all the more important. There's no chance of the Earth sphere sending anyone to Mars in the near future. Oh, you're right. That's strange. Yes, it is. Huh? What is? Even with the beginning of hostilities, there was no Jovian presence at the Grimaldi front. They always gathered there before the conflict. Huh. Is it me? But does it seem like they didn't want to get caught in the crossfire? Maybe the lizards decided that it would be better to let us kill each other. That would suggest they're capable of high-level tactical judgment. Is it possible they're learning? It is. Taking that theory into account, I believe they will not try to attack us seriously until we reach Mars. What do you think, Captain? Well, Rory, you say lots of serious stuff, especially for a child. I'm not a child. I'm a young lady. But what if it was all a coincidence? Yes, there's also a chance of that being the case. Oh yeah, what are those neutron jammer things you mentioned? They appear to be Zaft's new weapons. They have the power to nullify nuclear fission within its effective range, in addition to causing electromagnetic interference. The principle they work upon is unknown. They effectively nullified the UEFA's nuclear weapons and have created power and food crises across the globe. I see. Well, at least it'll stop both sides from killing themselves in brightly colored nuclear flashes. Yes, I suppose that is a relief. Well, I think I'm going to enter this information into the ship's internal network. Here we go. Alright. So, we don't really have enough time during this stream for another stage, and I forgot to get a glass of water before starting this, so my throat has gotten super dry. So I think we're gonna call it here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next week.